My name is Rick Roberts. We're in Foremost. We're getting ready to have my retirement auction sale. My grandfather started farming on his own on this property when he was 15 years old, and he got 75 years in before he passed away. He was active right to the very end. I was at his knee from the time I can remember. This is all I ever wanted to do. My grandfather gave me the opportunity to come farm with him, and eventually I bought the farm from him. We had a rock carved with our farm logo in it, of R.J. Roberts Farms, and I wanted to put that at our front gate. And for years, over the hill had been the very first piece of brand new farm equipment that my grandfather had ever purchased. It was a grain wagon to haul grain behind horses. It sat in the weeds, and I brought it up and I wanted to restore it. I wanted to rebuild it. My grandfather absolutely refused. So we dragged it out to the front gate and put it on a pedestal with my rock with my farm name on it, and that's where it sits. I'm glad I didn't restore it. It's good the way it is. It's falling apart, but it's good the way it is. We started to accumulate newer equipment late in my farming career, actually. We were to the point where we were working for a day, fixing for a day. That was a road I didn't want to go down anymore. So we started accumulating. The first piece of really good equipment that I bought was a John Deere combine, and I ran it for about 5 years and never ever had to fix it. And so that began my road down owning John Deere equipment because of the reliability factor. Pretty soon as the farm could afford it, we get a little bit newer combine, then we got a sprayer, then we got a front wheel assist tractor, and then we got another front wheel assist tractor, and we went out and bought a semi and a little pup grain trailer, and then pretty soon we got a Super B, and then we got another semi, and on and on and on. That's just the progression of how things went. So now I have a yard full of equipment. I wanted to keep farming for a little longer, but the situation changed with rental land, and we just made the decision that maybe now is the time to do this. So my landlords were gracious enough to give me one more year. We planned for one last crop and started going from there. It was probably the most difficult decision I ever made in my life. We've got a couple of young boys. They'll be taking over the farm. I've leased it to them. The land that I was leasing, I made sure that they were able to secure the lease on that. There's a young fellow right now that lives in the farmhouse. It's wonderful to have somebody on the farm. It just keeps strangers from coming in. Yeah, I'll still be out here mowing the grass, pulling the weeds, making sure the gravel is harrowed and the yard is nice. My grandmother, she won awards for keeping this yard tip-top. So it's the right thing to do. Ritchie Brothers was always the plan for no other reason that I know a lot of the people that work with Ritchie Brothers over the years. I officiated hockey with a lot of them. I actually, with Owen, I officiated with his brother.
Yeah, so Rick called me once they were done seeding this year. Drove in the yard from first impression, knew right away that this is going to be a very, very clean lineup of equipment we'll be looking at. All of his gear was just top-notch, washed, polished, tucked away, and went to their home, sat down with them. They kind of wanted to go over what the options are, what we could offer as far as the sale, timeline, dates. We sat around for about 2.5 hours, had that conversation. We decided to land on a date of March 17th, 2026, which made sense for both of us for timeline. Once we signed the contract, next step is obviously getting ready for the auction. I always prepare every consignor that it is a monumental task and there's a lot involved with it. Rick, right away, I knew that it was going to be very easy with him as far as work orders, timelines, getting equipment ready. He has gone and taken the steps much further than a lot of the farm sales we see. Every piece has been through green light and has a full inspection on it. Probably one of the cleanest lineups of gear that I've ever seen for the age it is and how it's been maintained and put through the shop.
Getting ready for the auction has been the unbelievably hardest work. If it wasn't for Owen and of course Denver, my right-hand man here, we'd be underwater. But once again, I'm fairly meticulous about this stuff and I want it to be just so. I want my auction sale to be an auction sale that I'd want to go to. Every piece of machinery has been through the dealership for an inspection and all the work has been done, at the end of the day, I know it's going to be well worth it because this stuff is going to show well.
Yeah, so our role as the territory manager for walking a consignor is getting them just the process. We do this every day, they don't. This is usually a one-time thing for them, and there's a lot of questions that are involved with that. Getting equipment ready, kind of the deadlines we're shooting for, the expectations on how we like to picture it, the inspection team coming out, planning that with them as well. No two farm sales are the same. Everyone has different challenges. We do this every day, they don't, and it's just guiding them and helping them get to that next step and to the finish line and have a successful sale. So.
When I'm doing business with people, we have to be able to laugh. We have to be able to make fun of each other, and Owen fell right into it. Made this, which was going to be one of the scariest things I ever had to do, is to sell all of my life's work, and he's made it easy. My favorite piece of equipment, that I don't know. You're probably sitting in front of it. My gator, that's the most fun. I enjoy operating my combine the most, but also running the high clearance sprayer. That's probably the easiest job on the farm, and it's a lot of fun too. And it's the best way to see your crop as it's developing. You're out there on top of it and you see every square inch of every acre.
My favorite piece of equipment on Rick's farm here, there's a lot. Every piece here is something that I would personally buy. No fear of taking it to the field and going to work right away. His Super Bee trailers is up there on my list of one of my favorite pieces of equipment, the way it's equipped, the options that are on it, and as well, a very nice drill, tractor setup, very nice Borgold drill with a case quad track pulling it in front of it. It's a very slick setup. The platform, as far as how we'll be selling this equipment out here in this sale, it's all through timed online auction. We have moved to this process for the farm sales, and it allows everybody a fair chance and fair transparency on what the equipment's selling for and the time it's selling. So this will all be sold opening 5 days prior to the sale for you to start bidding. But as far as viewing the equipment, the process of how it works, if you're interested, myself, Rick, Denver, any one of us are very happy to show you a piece anytime if it's something you want to drive out and see. As far as bid limit increases, questions, work order, stuff like that, any more information that you need, don't ever hesitate to reach out to myself personally. And I know Rick and Denver are more than willing to meet anybody at the farm here to show them around and talk about the pieces that they know better than anybody.
What are we going to do after the auction sale? We've been talking about that for a decade. We are going to travel. We're going to live life. My mother passed away when she was 56. The last conversation I had with her was, life is short. Go live your life.